Guys, good morning. I'm hoping that you can see my daily checklist up here. This is my first time trying to live stream from Zoom since they changed how the whole thing works. So I'm hoping that you see the daily checklist on the screen. If not, the things that I'm going to outline for you today and are supposed to be up on the screen are going to be emailed to you. So no worries, you can always go back and look at it. So you guys know me. I'm Jackie. I am hosting this free 5-day nutrition reset that we are having starting on Monday. If you're in this group and you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry, it's not too late to sign up. So I will put some details in the comments for you if you want the registration link. Okay, so check there. But what I want to do for you guys today is just outline for you the steps that you should be taking this weekend so you can prepare for a very successful 5-day reset. This really cannot work if you are just going through the motions and, coming across these meals and saying, oh, well, I guess I didn't do that, so we're not doing the challenge, right? Prepare yourself so that you can really set up for success for the next 5 days, okay? This is going to be very simple, and I'm just going to go through some basic ideas for how to put this in place, especially if this is your very first reset. So in your manual, you do have this daily checklist. I will post this in the email that I'm going to send out with this information. I'll just link the manual again and the menu just in case. But what you see here is things that you're going to be doing each day, and that is choosing 3 recipes from our meal plan, eating fruits instead of sweets, getting ourselves out of that Valentine's sugar cycle, 30 minutes of movement each day, and 64 ounces of water. So what I want you guys to do today is take some time to really figure out how you're going to execute this. So let's go through one by one, okay? So choosing 3 recipes from the plan. This is designed to make sure that you have a little bit of wiggle room, right? So if you are planning a night out, I know a few of you have already said like, oh, I have dinner plans on Wednesday, on Friday, and maybe I shouldn't do the challenge. That is not the point of this, okay? 3 recipes could be your breakfast, a snack, and a lunch, leaving you free to do whatever you need to do for dinner plans, okay? So don't feel like you can't complete this challenge because something came up. If you're thinking about your weight loss goals as a whole, there is never going to be a perfect time for you to start making some positive changes, that there won't be a dinner out, or you won't have a sick kid at home, or there's a vacation planned or something coming up, right? And so we can't wait until something is perfect logistically to start. And this is exactly why I designed this challenge that way, okay? So what I want you to do this weekend is map out, go through the recipe guide, see what recipes that you want to try, and just kind of get a basic idea of when you want to execute these, what nights you're going to make certain dinners, working around whatever plans you might already have. Okay, so just sketch this out on a piece of paper and really just create some sort of solidity in your plan. Okay. So we want to make a shopping list as well. The best advice I have is getting this done once, right? So whatever you're going to make this coming week, go shopping for it, have everything on hand, make it a secondary challenge for yourself not to have to hit the grocery store again at all this week. It's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of aggravation and probably some money too, because guess what? You're probably not going for one thing, are you? So make sure you can do that. And then if you have some extra time, prep where it makes sense. So if you know that you have a really busy night on Monday night and you're not going to come home, so you're planning one of the slow cooker meals, right? What happens in the morning though? Do you have time to actually prep that when you're waking up and you're trying to get the kids ready for school and all of that nonsense? Probably not. So what you could do this weekend is cut up whatever you need, get it in the pot, put it in the fridge so that first thing Monday morning, you can pull that thing out, stick it on there and move on with your day. Okay. So try to streamline this as much as possible for yourself so that you can set up for success. And these are things that are skills that are going to carry forever, right? Because how often are you going to have a calm and relaxed week where you can really fully think about what you have for dinner? Probably never, right? So let's plan as if this is just a normal week, right? Not even a challenge. Okay. So that is pretty much it for recipes. If you guys have questions about the recipes or any of the ingredients or anything like that, please let me know. I'm also going to be posting an egg alternative couple of recipes for you guys. I know this egg shortage and the price hike and all of that is really affecting all of us. So there's one smoothie recipe on there, but I'm pretty sure everything else is egg based. So I'm going to give you a few more recipe options, just knowing that that's going to be a barrier for some of you, right? So look out for that. The second item on our list is fruit instead of sweets. This one I've made incredibly simple for you. If you follow the suggestions for the desserts and some of the snack options that are on the menu, you should be all set. But you can also have some of other of your favorite fruits on hand just to grab if you need something in between meals or after dinner and it's not something that's on the list. Okay, so that one should be relatively simple. This one is also extremely important if you have been struggling with sugar cravings, especially after the big candy holiday, right? So don't skip this one. Make sure that you are doing this one. Maybe rough for a day or two as you kind of ease off the chocolate and go through a little bit of withdrawal there, but you'll be okay. I promise we can do the fruit. All right, 30 minutes of movement. I know that for a lot of people, this can be the most challenging part of this, and especially with snow outside, if you're inclined to do walking and stuff like that, it's a little more difficult. The week coming up, at least here in Connecticut, is looking a little bit warmer, so you may be able to do that. I am so looking forward to that. But I want to let you know too that you can split this up. So for me, what that would look like is I usually take my dog for a 10 or 15-minute walk in the morning. And so that would be part of my 30 minutes. And then I could plan either another walk or like a weight training session or something else in the afternoon, making it 30 minutes. For me, where I am in my exercise routine, it's probably going to be a little bit more time, but just know that for you, if you're just starting out, you can absolutely split this up, split it up 3 times if you need to, but really commit to this movement. It's really going to make such a difference for you. And plan it out. So what will you do? What are you planning to do? And when are you going to do it? I was doing this morning because of this challenge and all that we have going on. I've got a really busy week this coming week. And so I am planning to do the walk and then something a little bit later in the day. But you can also be really flexible about this. So what I suggest is, creating a master schedule, like saying, okay, I'm going to go for a 30-minute walk each day. I'm going to do it after lunch and really try to commit yourself to that. But knowing that life is life and things come up, have a contingency plan and be flexible and say, okay, well, I didn't get my walk in at lunch, so I'm not just going to give up. I'm going to say, after the kids go to bed, I'm going to put on a yoga video and I'm going to get some sort of movement in there. Okay. So in the manual, there is a list of ideas and things that count. Anything counts. If it were going to snow this week, I would say shoveling counts as well. We are not there. God, I can't deal with the snow anymore. We're done. We're done. But make sure that you're getting that in there, checking that off the list. All right. And last one for the week is our 64 ounces of water. This one is sneaky hard because it seems so easy to do, but it's also really easy not to do, right? So suggestions for that. Carrying water with you everywhere, planning to drink water as part of your meals. So adding that on. So having a glass with every meal and every snack. And if you're doing an 8-ounce glass, basically you need 8 of those during the day. If you're having 4 or 5 meals and snacks, you're pretty much covered. I also like to try to have a glass of water before my coffee in the morning, because otherwise I get on the coffee train and then I end up drinking more of that and no water. Okay. So however you want to split that up, but make sure that you are getting the water in as well. All right. Let's see. Any other planning ideas? I don't think so. All right. But the goal here too, whatever you want to plan, just make sure that you're taking some time this weekend to really think about it, to prepare yourself and start strong on Monday morning. All right. So I'm going to try to exit this video. I don't know how to do it, guys. I want to work out the kinks before our first training on Monday, which is another thing too. So we're going to do live trainings here in the Facebook group every day next week. The times will vary depending on my schedule. And if I put an event in there for 9:30, like I did this morning, it's going to take me a few minutes to figure out this video thing. So don't worry about that. If you can attend live, that's awesome. You can always go back into the Facebook group and watch the recording of it. I'm also going to send them out via email as well. But what's super important, guys, is that you take advantage of the prizes that we have each day for this challenge too. So comment on the video, let me know that you were here, post any questions that you have on the video. And anytime that you do that, you're going to be entered into a drawing for the day. First one for Monday is a $25 Amazon gift card. Okay, so make sure you're engaging, make sure that you're putting in the effort to get this challenge done. We'll talk a little bit more about the prizes throughout the week, and we will go from there. But happy planning today. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments below this video. I'll be checking in occasionally. It is Saturday, so we have some things to do, but I will make sure that all your questions are answered. Try to do that today, because tomorrow, if I can't get to your question right away and it's hinging on your plans, then you know that you're going to be stuck in a situation, right? So do that today if you can. All right. So have a fabulous rest of your day. Can't wait to start this challenge with you on Monday. I'm doing it as well. I feel like I really need the reset too. And hopefully by the end of next week, we will be feeling like completely different people. That'll be great. All right. Have a great day, guys.